I'm going to talk you through how I created this glowy glass skin makeup look. For this look, I actually tried to use products that I don't usually reach for in my makeup bag, and spoiler alert, I found some good ones. Starting off with this Milk foundation. I bought this about 6-7 months ago, never used it. I think I literally looked at the shade once. Why have I not been using this? It is so nice. One thing I will say is, if you've got oily skin, you're not going to like this. But for my dry skin, this was gorgeous. This is it on its own. How nice does it look? I then used the Patrick Ta Cream Bronzer. I've had this in my kit again for ages, but it's a product that I never seem to reach for, even though I always reach for the blushes, so I don't know why. This is actually such a good shade. I actually don't have any fake tan on at the moment, so this was the perfect shade. I think that's probably why I don't normally reach for it, because usually I do have tan on when I do my makeup. For cream blush, I went with this Makeup by Mario cream blush in Perfect Pink. Another product that I barely reach for. I think I've used it like 2 or 3 times, but this is gorgeous, so I'll definitely be reaching for this again. This one I love in my professional makeup kit, but I never seem to reach for it in my makeup bag. However, I don't know why, because I love it, and this sat under my eyes so nicely. Because I've got dry skin, usually concealer hates my under eyes, so I'm definitely 100% going to be reaching for this more. If you have dry or more mature skin, you're definitely going to love this concealer. Also, I just want to point out, this makeup look is not so much about the products, but about the technique. As you can see, I'm literally pushing everything into my skin and building them light layers. And I'm doing literally no swiping. I'm pushing everything in to make sure it lasts a really long time and to make sure it looks flawless. One thing people always say to us is that when they're doing their own makeup, when they use this many products, it seems to go cakey. Try a very light layer and just build it up slowly. For powder, I used the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder. Again, a powder I never usually reach for on myself. I do quite find this a little bit more drying than others. However, I've gone back to applying my powder with a brush, and it makes the world of difference. This actually looked so nice on my under eyes. I then also just used a little bit on anywhere that I concealed. For the bronzer, I used the powder side of the Patrick Ta one. Again, this is such a nice shade. I'm definitely going to reach for this more. I feel like some of the products that I tried for this makeup look are going to replace the ones that I always reach for. Now, this blush is one that I reach for all the time. It's the Patrick Ta Cream Blush in the shade Just Enough. I used the powder side here, not the cream. But I absolutely love this shade. I think it's the perfect baby doll pink. And I know I like a lot of blush shooters. For brows, I did the same thing as always. I used the NYX Thick It Stick It Brow Mascara, and then I just used the NYX pen just to fill in any little sparse areas. Because my brows are looking very sparse at the minute, I don't know what's going on. I feel like they've just lost literally all shape to them, but whatever, that's a problem for a later date. I then just used a little bit of